Hello, friends, and welcome back to band practice. I'm Emma.
And I'm Madison, and today we're going to be playing a little friendship game. We're going to be doing the Are We Not. Wait, what is it called?
We're not really strangers. Are we not strangers?
Today we're going to be playing We Are Not Really Strangers Friendship Edition. We have the bootleg version on Quizlet, so so we'll see how this goes. We did not prepare ahead of time and buy the actual
No.
deck of cards. But we did find a pirated version online. So,
Absolutely.
that'll do for today. We haven't picked the questions yet, but I did a little scroll through and some of them seem pretty spicy, pretty interesting. So,
Yeah,
we'll see how this goes.
I'm really excited. Yeah, We're Not Really Strangers is like a really cool game for any of you that don't know, that just like has different cards that have like a question you can ask the person you're with. And so they have like level 1, which is perception, level 2, connection, and level 3, reflection. That just kind of like guides, like, I don't know, a get to know you conversation, something a little deeper or more fun. But I'm excited. I feel like I
Yeah,
already know you really well, but there's some on here that like I think will teach us even more about each other.
I was gonna say I've never actually played the game. Have you?
I have. It's really fun.
Okay.
I've played just like the standard normal game.
Yeah. No, I feel like it makes you ask questions that like you wouldn't normally ask, even somebody that you know really, really well. So I'm excited to see what we learn.
Me too. I can't wait. But first,
How are you?
I'm good. I am so tired. I like drove back from Flagstaff yesterday and then today went up to Prescott with my friend to go visit a camp that we used to volunteer for when we were in college. She drove, thank goodness, because I literally like was asleep in the car. But I'm just tired, you know? It just really takes stadia. Being at a
Mhm.
summer camp, even for just a few hours, is like actually very tiring, but it was so fun and it just like was so nostalgic and I needed it. So that was my day.
Wow, that's so fun. I know I texted Emma earlier because we were trying to coordinate a time that we could meet today because I'm out of town too and I didn't know what she was doing. And I was like, "Can you meet?" She was like, "Girl, I'm in Jerome." I'm like, "What?"
Literally. Yeah, we decided to stop for lunch in Jerome because we realized it was like 5 miles away. And it was so busy. We went to one restaurant. They're like, yeah, so the wait's like 2 hours. I was like, babe, I could be home by then. So it's just
hmm
not going to work. So they opened a Cornish up there, actually. So we just went and ate at Cornish.
Oh, nice. A
Never
classic.
fails. Yeah.
I hate when waits are so long that it almost feels like disrespectful. One
Like you're
time I
making fun
went
of
to,
me.
yeah, like you're mocking me at that point. One
Yeah.
time I went to, have you ever been to Pizzeria Bianco in
Yeah.
downtown Phoenix? Yeah, we went one time just like expecting, the place is always so busy and always
Yeah.
has a wait, but we were expecting to like, maybe get in. And it was like 7 p.m. or something. And they were like, yeah, we're at like a 6 hour wait right now. I'm like, you're not even gonna be open in 6 hours. Like
Literally.
just say you're not taking any more
Taking
customers. I was like,
exactly.
that's disrespectful, first of all. Second of
It's
all, bye.
And it's their delivery, as if I'm gonna say, yeah, put my name down, like,
I know, right?
please.
Yeah, text me when the table's ready. It's like that
Yeah.
would be at midnight. So no.
Goodness. Yeah, it was one of those, but yeah, we ended up finding a place. It was kind of hot though. I forget that even though like the temperature was lower, we're like significantly closer to the sun. And
Mm.
so the sun zapped my energy today, but I've got my special drink, which we'll discover later.
Mhm, mhm.
And it's
I'm on
gonna
the
get
edge
me
of my
through
seat.
this. Oh, just you wait. Well, what about you? You said you had some updates for me.
Yeah, so I'm in San Francisco right now,
Yeah.
and we've been here for a couple days. We leave tomorrow actually, but it's been so fun. I love San Francisco. And last time we went, I really wanted to go to Alcatraz, like do a
Mm-hmm.
tour of the whole thing. And so we booked it today and we had it all planned out. Like we bought our tickets in advance and we show up like 20 minutes before the reservation because that's what it says. We're like all ready to go. We're all excited.
Mm.
And Ben like shows her the tickets to scan and she looks at them and she like tips her head in curiosity and she's like, for like 5 seconds. We're like, what? She goes, so these are actually for next Monday.
Oh.
And today's sold out, and tomorrow's sold out. So we were like,
Oh,
okay, perfect, awesome. So we didn't do that. I was like really
oh,
looking forward to it too. So I got a
yeah.
serious case of the grumps after that. But then we went to see a movie instead, and we saw the new Wes Anderson movie. And it was
Yeah,
actually really good.
I saw that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so good.
yeah. This. Oh, you saw it too?
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I really liked it. This shows how little I know about movies. But before, Ben was like, "Do you want to go see the new Wes Anderson movie?" I was like, "New Wes Anderson?" He was like, "Yeah, like you haven't heard of it?" I was like, "I thought he was dead." Like, what do you mean? I thought he was from like the olden days.
Oh no.
But I
Just one of
apologize for
those
the
names. Yeah.
disrespect. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, she's got some good stuff. That's
I guess the film bros are onto something. Like, I guess he is pretty good.
we'll give him that. He's got his own style, that's for sure.
Yeah, no,
And
I
it
liked it.
works. Stacked cast too.
Yes, yeah, that's the other thing. Then when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is a present day movie. It has Steve Carell in it, like
Literally, yeah.
Margot Robbie. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
I know when Margot Robbie is like a minor role, you know, like, oh, this is a hot shot. Like,
Right? The whole time I was like, where is she? Where is she?
yeah.
Until the very end. She
It
just
was
made a
so
little
good.
cameo.
Hmm. She's busy with Barbie. I'm excited for that to come out too.
I know. They had like a little thing in the lobby, like a little Barbie box that you could take a picture in. So I made Ben
Cute,
take a picture of me in it.
obviously. That's so fun.
Yeah, it has been fun. I'm kind of sad to
I
go
know.
home. But I also think my body is kind of giving up on me. I've had a headache like every day of the trip. I think
Oh,
just when you're traveling and like you don't really drink enough water and like you're not eating the
hmm.
healthiest, I think it's finally catching up to me.
Yeah. Let's talk about those steps. I mean, I know I saw your screenshot. Like, that happened
Mhm.
to me one day where I was at, I think, 18,000 in San Francisco. And like, my, I like, my feet felt like they needed to be amputated, basically.
Mhm. Yeah. That's been our day like every day.
Mm.
We were so tired today and so I was like, "Well, let's see how active we've been." It was like 18,000, 20,000, and then today I checked at like 1 p.m. and it was already at like 12,000. I'm like, "Yeah, let's go to the movies. Like we need to take a break."
Yes. Yes. Oh my
And these
gosh.
hills too. It's like not
Yeah.
easy 18,000 steps. It's
Mm-mm.
you're grinding for those steps.
Yeah. No workout necessary.
No, absolutely not.
That's another reason I'd love to live in a walkable city so that like I don't feel the need to work out as much. Cuz here
Mhm.
I'm like I literally just sit down all day and then drive in the car, but there, I mean, you're hitting your
Yeah.
10,000 easy.
Just walking around the town.
Yeah.
Well, what are you drinking?
Well, I know I hyped it up, but I'm literally just drinking some Diet Coke. I just put um mm, some Diet Coke in my little swig tumbler, and that's what it is. But it's just really refreshing. I didn't even feel like putting a True Lime packet in. I just wanted just some classic, simple DC.
Love it. And that cup is so cute. I saw that in your vlog and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Ooh, that is really cute." The color is just
It's so
perfect.
fun. Yeah.
I had a crispy Diet Coke earlier with chips and salsa at a Mexican restaurant and it just hit
Oh,
so different.
wow.
It was amazing.
That sounds so good. My mouth is watering.
Yeah, but right now I'm drinking a yerba mate, the orange flavor, which
Oh,
is
I've never had orange.
I know, nobody talks about it. It's my favorite flavor. I used to be a berry gal, but
Mm.
I've switched to the orange. And
All right.
yeah, like I said, I'm very tired. And yerba mates are like one of the only things that really get me riled up. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm having this.
They can be dangerous.
Right?
Wow, well, it's time to get into this.
All right, let's get
I
into it.
might be a little vulnerable. I don't know.
I know.
Scary,
I'm like, is it gonna be spicy? Is it gonna be sad? Is it gonna be
right?
like dramatic? I'm not sure the vibe of the questions, but
I
we'll see.
know. I'm gonna ask Madison the first question. So this is perception. My first question: what was your first impression of me?
I
I just
freaking
love to
knew you
hear.
were going to choose this. I was scrolling through and I saw that one. I'm like, that's for sure gonna be the one she picks. You are
Yeah.
just such, and I am too. I love just hearing people's first impression of me. I'm like, so what did you think right when I walked in the room? What
Yeah.
was your first thought? Emma and I met in second grade, for those of
Yeah.
you that didn't know. So I don't remember my first impression of you, but I'd say some of like the thoughts that jump out to me that I remember thinking of you in the second grade were that you had very cool style. Like I just always thought you were like a trendsetter. I don't know. Like I looked at you as somebody who was almost like an inspiration to me in like the fashion and style sense
Wow.
because I don't know, like my mom probably still picked out my outfits. Like I don't even remember, but I always remember thinking like Emma's got it going on. Like she knows what she's doing. And I think we've told the story before when you asked me to be in a commercial with you. That's
Yeah.
like also one of my first memories. I just thought you were so cool. I was like, how does she have the ins in Hollywood? Like, how does she have these connections?
Oh
So I
my
just thought you were kind
gosh.
of like a cool it girl of the second grade. I don't know.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Mhm.
That just makes my day.
Was that the validation you were seeking?
Yeah.
It's the truth, though.
Thank you. I know I'm like I've literally made you answer that question before, but why not try it? Why not have it go again?
I'm interested to know your answer for this one.
Okay.
What do you think I would splurge on?
That's a good one. Many things. Um, let me think of something specific.
Okay.
Like what I think you're kind of itching for. You know what I could see you splurging on that I don't think you have yet is like a bag. I feel like
Mm,
you're kind of missing like a nice kind of like edgy cool girl designer bag. I feel like that's in your
absolutely.
future.
Thank you.
You're
I see
welcome.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really splurge on like bags or shoes or like
Right.
typical girl stuff, but I need to. I'm a grown up now.
I know. It's a rite of
And
passage into our adulthood, so I have neither.
yes. Yeah. No, now you got me thinking. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm like, Chanel, Prada, what are we
It's just like,
thinking?
let us know.
Let me know in the comments down below which luxury bag should I buy?
So good. All right, my second question for perception. Who do you think my favorite artist is? And
Mm,
I mean, there's probably many, but any,
yeah, I'm two immediately came to mind.
yeah.
Can I do a boy and a girl?
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Okay, girl, Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Okay. Easy.
naturally.
Got it. Boy, the first one that came to mind, which I don't know if you'd say he's your favorite artist, but I think he's extra relevant in our lives right now.
Mhm.
Noah Khan.
I know. It's that's like probably very true. That's if I really had to double down, that's probably what I would say right now. But it's funny because I've seen TikToks of girlies like talking about like those two being like their favorite musical artists and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there must be sort of some sort of pipeline going on, you know?
I know. I think it's like I've seen people say that they want them to collab too, and I'm like, whoa, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But I never thought that those two worlds would collide.
Right?
But it kind of makes sense. I see
I
it.
know. Yeah, like deep lyrics. I just realized I've been holding this stuffed animal this whole time. That's like, kind of embarrassing. I just got a little stuffed sheep over the weekend because I thought it was so cute and soft, and I've just been holding it like a baby. I'll put it away. Can we discuss quickly the Noah Khan sunflower seed incident
Oh,
that he
oh
shared on
wow.
TikTok?
Oh wow.
Apparently, this man just eats sunflower seeds with the shell on, and it cost him like an ER visit one time because they got like lodged in his GI tract. And then he still continues to eat them with the shell on. So I just thought that was interesting. Someone that shares such vulnerable lyrics is simply just a man at the end of the day.
I know. I saw TikToks about it. People were like, I can't believe, or people commented on that TikTok, and I also saw like whole videos about it. People were
Mm,
like, I can't believe that you're the man who wrote like, I don't know, his saddest song. Like,
right.
this is the man who wrote those lyrics. This is insane. But yeah, he's a goofy goober. You wouldn't guess it.
Mhm.
Me, I know him
He's
personally. I'm like, oh yeah,
y'all wouldn't know, but
Noah.
he's so silly.
But I'm very excited. Emma's coming to visit and we're gonna see him at Red Rocks. It's gonna be a spiritual experience. I can't wait.
That's literally in like a few weeks. Isn't
I
that
know.
scary? Oh my
We've been talking
gosh.
about it for like 6 months. I'm like, yeah, it's about
Yeah,
time.
I know. I'm so excited.
Okay, this one might be hard, but
Okay.
what about me is the most strange or unfamiliar?
I knew you would ask this one. Because this is like the other one that, like, I don't know. The rest of these are like, we obviously know.
Yeah, but I'm
Um,
like, I want you to perceive me. Tell me
literally.
something.
Um, I don't know how to say it. Like, you've never been one to like kiss and tell. So,
Mm,
like, our whole friendship, she's so mysterious. Like, I don't know anything about her relationship or like, I don't know, dating and stuff. Like, it's so like respectful of you, but
uh-huh.
it's just so funny. Like, I don't know, like you could be a freak and I just don't know.
No, that's so true. And I feel like people don't notice it a lot of the time because I love all the juicy details. I
Right.
just personally don't give them out. So people will tell me everything, like every little detail, and I'll like be fully in the conversation with them. And then they'll realize like I gave them nothing. They're like,
Yeah.
wait, what about you? I'm like, what? Who? Me? No.
Anyways.
Anyways, like, I
That
gotta
is
go,
so
girl.
funny.
Bye.
Bye.
No, that's so true. And I am just a
I
mysterious gal in that
know.
aspect.
And everyone wants to be mysterious, so, like, I love that.
Thank you.
You're
Wow.
welcome. Keep it up. Keep
Keep
giving
up
us
the good work.
nothing, girl.
Okay, we're leveling up. Level 2.
Level
It's gonna get
2,
juicy.
connection. What would your younger self not believe about your life today?
I don't think she would believe that I'm married. And that sounds kind of
True.
sad, but like I never was a romantic person. I never was
Mhm.
like, you know how little kids always like plan their wedding or like
Yeah.
teenagers will make like Pinterest boards of their dream wedding and their dream. I was like never ever like that. Like really didn't. In fact, like people that I dated in the past, they would like want to talk about marriage and I'm like, "Oh, I actually don't want to get married." Like that's funny that you'd bring that up. Like I don't want to get married. And then I met Ben and we got married like super quick and very young. I think we were both 23 when we got married. And
Mhm.
that was just I think it threw everyone for a loop. Like everybody was like, "Whoa, wait, what?" So I think that was surprising. I mean, now it makes so much sense and it just like feels so natural, but
Right.
I think if you told me even when I was like 20 or 21 like, "Yeah, you're going to get married in a couple years." I'd be like, "No."
Life is so silly sometimes.
I know, crazy. Okay. This one I just think you'll have a funny answer for. What's the hardest part about dating you? What would Brandon say?
I'm like, which thing should I choose? Okay, I would say the hardest part about dating me is I like communicate like a literal baby.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
know, I think we've
Me
talked
too.
about this before. Sometimes I just like don't be using my words when I want to. Like, I'll literally be turned around and be like, and like sigh or huff or something, and that means I want to be cuddled. And it's like, let's be a grown up about this and use our words. And sometimes it's just hard.
Mhm. Yeah. I think we're both people that like in times of conflict or if we're sad or anything, any emotion other than happy, I go full on mute mode. Like
Yeah,
I have to fully process my emotions before I can even begin to think about verbalizing them. And a
totally.
lot of people aren't like that. I feel like a lot of people just spill everything right away. But yeah, I do be going mute. And
Yeah.
maybe that's something I should think about. But, it is what it is.
Problem for another day, baby.
Right? I'm like, so when's your first therapy session?
Next week.
Yay!
Yay!
No, that's relatable. Nothing too
Thank
crazy.
you. Yeah. Okay, my next question for you. What's a phrase that you say that you wish you would stop saying? You got any good
Mm.
bits lately that you're just like running into the ground?
Let's think. Let's think. Pretty much. Oh, well, I could say this one. This has been going on for a while and it's really gotten to a point where it's so bad that I like fear saying it. at a time when I really shouldn't. But you know the song that's like, I don't even know if I have the nerve to say this on the podcast.
Oh no.
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
Oh no.
I sing that like that is on loop in my head 24/7. I just sing it like I'll be cooking dinner and I'm like, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. And Ben catches me all the time and he's like, that is foul. Like, who would even make that into a song? Like, that should be illegal. And the fact that I just say it casually, it like must stop because I know like I'm gonna be nannying one day or something,
Mm-hmm.
or like say it in front of like my parents. And if you haven't heard the TikTok sound, it's just so like TikTok audios are so out of pocket and
Mm-hmm.
so foul, but because you hear them all the time, like that was a
Yeah.
very popular sound. You almost become like destigmatized, or what's the word? Desensitized to it.
Yeah.
And so I don't actually think about what I'm saying. It's just like the song is catchy and it's in my head, but that
Right.
needs to stop. It's
It must
disgusting.
end. I know.
Yeah.
Steph would have a heart attack.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gone into me lately. I've been cussing like a sailor.
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah. And so the other day I posted a video of me playing basketball at the arcade as always. And the hoop started moving. We went to a new arcade and the hoop like randomly started moving and I wasn't expecting it. So I said, "Oh, F," like the F word.
Mhm.
And I posted it because I was like, oh, there's music playing and stuff. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
anyone can hear it. And my mom immediately responded and was like, I think I heard the F word. I'm like, oh, sorry.
She's so funny.
Yeah, she
I love
catches
that.
me. But if she heard
Yeah.
my coochie pink, no, she'd have an aneurysm.
We're so sorry if you're listening to this stuff.
I know. This will be a test.
Yeah.
Is she a true fan?
We'll see.
Okay. My next one for you is, what is your least favorite personality trait in a person? What's your biggest ick?
Ooh.
Just ugh.
Easy to anger. I do not do well with like angry personalities or like outbursts of anger. It's just like triggering in a way.
Mhm.
And I'm a very like soft-spoken person. I don't even know how to raise my voice. So any sign of like aggression, like being really angry about something, that is like a pretty big turn off to me. And just, that ain't for me, love.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, especially it's always awkward too when somebody gets so angry and it's like something that's not even that big of a deal. You're like,
Right.
how do I even react? Like, this is just uncomfortable. You're angry for no reason. Like, it's embarrassing. Stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to level 3, reflection. Oh, okay. What do you think is one thing I could do that would drastically improve my life? Come on, health coach, life coach. Getting a free session.
Oh, let me think. How do I not hurt your feelings? No, I'm kidding.
And I'm like, actually, let me pick a different question.
Let me think though. I don't know. I actually don't. Wait.
I know.
I think you're like also a very self-aware person. So I'm like, what can I say that you
Thank
don't
you.
already know? Yeah. I'd say, and I think this could apply to a lot of people, I think you need to be more confident in yourself. You need to really
That's so
believe in
true.
yourself. Yeah. I think you go through valleys and peaks with your confidence. And so I like when we're both on our A game and we're both so confident, our energy is just like different. And then I can tell when one of us takes like a dip, it just like, I notice that our life kind of feels like it declines a little bit. So I feel like, yeah, being more confident and believing in yourself and knowing your worth, because you could really be unstoppable. I think, yeah, you could be on top of the world.
Guys, I think she's trying to kiss me on the lips right now.
I'm like,
no, thank you. Yeah, that's definitely 100% true. It's kind of like my big focus these days. Building up the old self-esteem, keeping it consistent. Yeah.
Yes. And I think you're doing a good job. That's not to say that you're not, but everybody feels better when they're confident.
Right.
Ooh, okay. This is my version of just wanting validation. My question for you is, how would you describe me to a stranger?
Ooh, I love this. You are
No, talk
Truly?
about it like as if I'm not in the room. Be like, oh,
Oh, okay.
Madison is.
You're right. Yeah, so my best friend Madison, whom I have a podcast with, is just like a force to be reckoned with. Like, if there's one thing this girl's gonna do, it's get ish done. Like, if she has a goal, she's gonna achieve it. Like, it's just like not an option not to with her. And I just really admire that, her drive and persistence. And also, like, she's confident, but also very caring towards other people and, like, I think attentive to other people's feelings and stuff. So it's not like she's arrogant or anything, but she's just like humbly confident and accepting of herself. And it's a sleigh for her. So
Oh, thank you. I think you're
you're
turning into me
welcome.
now.
Yeah. Oh my God. Love fest.
Oh, that was so nice. I just love hearing what other people think about me. So that was wonderful. And I feel like you've said that before in past episodes. Like you think I really have set my goals and
You're
reach
that
them.
girl. Yes.
And as like a type A Virgo goal setter, that is just, it really scratches an itch for me. I love
I
it.
love that. I'm happy to scratch.
Oh, thank you.
I like this one. This one's kind of cute. What parts of yourself do you see in me? I feel like we are very
Oh,
similar.
I know. I was just gonna say that. Honestly, like everything, I feel like we're like best friends, soulmates. I feel like a lot of times with my friends, I go for somebody that's like opposite of me
Mm-hmm.
because opposites kind of attract and like we balance each other out. Like I'm more introverted, so normally I'll go for somebody that's more extroverted. So
Right.
like, in social situations we kind of balance each other out. But you're probably my only friend that is like shockingly similar to me.
Right.
And I feel like because of that, I could spend like so much time with you and not get sick of you because you're
Mm-hmm.
literally me. Um, and I think that's also why we work so well together, like friends, now business partners.
Yes.
And we've been through like every season of life together.
Right.
But specific things, I think just like our overall demeanor and like defining personality traits are the same. Like we
Yeah.
literally act the same. Even now that we're like apart a lot, when we're in person together, all of our mannerisms are the same.
Yeah.
Like we're just little twins. And also our sense of humor is the exact same, which
Mm-hmm.
is so important to me. So that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just little Virgo queens. Quiet,
Period.
calm, but funny secretly. We are
Perfect.
we're fun. We are perfect, awesome, amazing, beautiful, show-stopping.
Stunning. Smart.
Yeah, all of the above.
Humble.
Humble, down to earth,
Mm-hmm.
all of it. Yeah, we just compliment each other nicely, I think.
I agree.
I'm like, I love you because you're just like me. Okay, this will be a nice little check-in because we've been so busy. I feel like I haven't really
Okay.
talked to you that much. But in one word, describe how you feel right now. And
Oh,
say one word, but then like, expand on it a
elaborate.
little bit. Yeah.
I can do that. I don't know. I think one word would be inconsistent. I don't know if that's like the right one, but I just feel like lately I've been like so up and down. Probably because of my period last week. Like my PMS was gnarly, y'all. Like you would not believe. I was like crying and just like it was, and then like I'd have like the best day the next day. It was crazy. So I'd say like inconsistent in terms of like emotions and maybe I don't know with like my routine. I've just been kind of like this will be my first night sleeping in my own bed for the last week. So I'm just feeling like kind of like jostled, but
Mhm.
I'm ready to get back into the swing of things and just like feel like myself. So yeah,
Mhm.
a little all over the place.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
You're just having fun. It's the summertime.
Yeah. I'm just a little Virgo that likes to be at home, but I will survive.
I know. I'm feeling the same exact way. I'm like, this was fun and all, but I have not worked out in 3 weeks. And I would love
Yeah.
a nice home cooked meal. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you just kind of have to embrace it as you go, because it is fun, and I'm sure you've been having fun too. But we are
Yeah.
creatures of habit.
We are.
Okay, we just saw at the bottom of this little page. There's wild cards, so we're each gonna pick
Yeah.
one wild card for each other.
I'm
You go
excited.
first.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see. This one's kind of fun, ending on like a lighthearted note. Think of your favorite childhood TV show of all time, and on the count of 3, we'll say it out loud.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Zoe 101.
Degrassi. Did you see they're doing the reboot, Zoe 102?
I
Yeah.
didn't.
I think it's going to be like a movie, maybe. But it's coming
Wow.
out like this month, I think.
I just remember thinking, like, it shaped who I was. Like,
Yeah.
I just wanted to go to PCH so badly. It was just like such a core show for
I feel
me.
that.
It was just
Yeah.
so fun with their little scooters.
And like for some reason, their soda machines just like really stick out to me.
Yes.
They'd be drinking like blue drinks and stuff, and I was like,
Yes,
I
I
want to
remember
taste
the
that.
specific blue drink.
Yes.
Yeah. They were killing it. I never
That's so
really
fun.
watched Degrassi. I wasn't really a Degrassi girl.
I think maybe one of my brothers watched it when I was younger, and so I kind of got into it. And then me and one of my other childhood friends would like keep up with it. I remember specifically, if anyone out there, like if you know, you know, but like in middle school was the time of like the infamous season trailer where they played the song Shark in the Water. Baby, there's a shark in the water. Like that. Like that season trailer of Degrassi is just like that to me was middle school. So
I love that. I wish I could share that experience with you, but hey.
it's okay.
Okay, we'll do another 3, 2, 1. Think of something that you dislike that most people don't. On the count of 3, say it out loud.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1. Cowboy hats.
Flip-flops.
The first thing that came to my mind was flip-flops too, because my brother sent me a picture of his foot in a flip-flop, and I was like, that's so random, like, because I didn't think he listened to the podcast. I was like, why would he send me that? And I responded back, yikes. And he said, red flag, girls who podcast. I was like,
No. That is so funny.
but mine, cowboy hats, I don't know.
I
just don't really love them. Yeah, I feel like the people just took it. Now they're all bedazzled. There's like pink cowboy hats, light up cowboy hats. I'm like, have we gone too far? Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
I think we have. But
I like them. I don't have one, but
right. A classic cowboy hat, I mean, it's cute in the right scenario, but I'm just not a big like wear a pink bedazzled cowboy hat to the club kind of gal, you know?
Yeah. That's totally fair.
Yeah. But, you know, I think that most people like it. So that's why I said it.
I'm anti flip-flops. For most people out there, you know, do your thing. Wear your flippy floppies. Just like let's keep things groomed. You know what I mean? Let's wash our feet in the shower.
Let's keep everything in check before we bring the dogs out, for sure.
Thank you all so much for watching, and make sure to follow us on social media. We have Instagram and TikTok at brandpractice.podcast, and you can also watch the podcast if you're not already watching on YouTube. And we have a Geneva group chat, which is linked in the show notes as well. If you want to hang out in the band practice group chat, we'd love to get that thing going.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching / listening. Leave us a rating and review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or leave us a comment on YouTube. We love you guys, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye. My country accent. Bye.
Bye.